and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you guys how I make super easy and delicious Indian fried bread. So in case you guys want to learn how I make it, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Alrighty guys, and the ingredients we're going to use for this recipe are 3 cups of flour, half a teaspoon of salt, 3 teaspoons of baking powder, half a cup of water, 1 cup of milk, and of course some oil. So these are our ingredients, you guys. Now let's get started. Alrighty guys, so the first thing we're going to do is mix all of our dry ingredients. So I'm going to start by pouring the flour in just 3 cups. Okay, then half a teaspoon of salt. I just like to put it in my hand first. And 3 teaspoons of baking powder. So just mix it around. And then we can start adding our milk and water. So the milk, I'm just gonna pour it in there. And then start mixing it before we can put our water. So just knead it. And of course, make sure your hands are nice and clean. Okay, and then the water, you guys, I like to add it little by little. So just on the sides. And then just mix it around. And your dough is going to feel a little bit hard, so we want it to be kind of sticky. So we're going to add a little bit more water. Just until our dough is right. This is what your dough should look like. It's gonna be sticky, but once we let it sit, it's not gonna be that sticky. I don't know if that makes sense. So now what I'm gonna do is just, you can leave it in here in this container and just cover it with foil, or you can put it into like a container with the lid and just let it sit there, because we're gonna let it sit about for an hour or 2 hours. The longer it sits, the more the more fluffy will it get. So I like to let mine sit for about 2 hours usually when I make it, so that gives it plenty of time, to make the bread fluffy and it's just soft and it's just delicious. So that's what I'm gonna do now. So let me show you what the dough looks like. See, it's gonna be sticky, but it's still gonna be able to take it out of the container. See, so see how that just moves around. So that's fine. So don't get scared if it's, sticky and all like that. That's normal. Alright guys, so this is where I like to put my dough. It has a lid, and it's just, I don't know, I just like to put it in here. So now I'm just gonna place it in a warm place, and I normally like to put it by the stove, away from all the air. So we're just gonna let it sit there for about, like I said, an hour to 2 hours. Alrighty guys, so it's been 2 hours and our dough has been sitting there for a good amount of time. So now I'm just gonna set a pot here with half amount of oil, and we're gonna set it in low, medium heat. And then we can start working with our dough. And this is what our dough looks like right now. So it's kind of fluffy, and it's like a fluffy slime kind of texture. Alrighty guys, so now that our dough is nice and fluffy and our oil is hot, we're going to start with making our balls, you know, and then throwing it into the oil. So what I like to do first is put a little bit of flour in my hands. So like that, I'm able to, you know, control the dough better since it's still sticky. So I'm just like to grab like a little bit of just like dough like that. Some medium size, you know, if you make tortillas, it's pretty much the same. And also you guys, it all depends on how thick or how thin you want your Indian fried bread to be. I like my bread to be a little bit thick, so I like to use this amount. So now I'm just gonna grab my ball like that and then start placing my fingers in the middle, and then we're going to stretch out our dough going outward like that. And see, our dough, it's very easy to move around now. So, and just in case you do have a problem where your dough is super sticky, you know, just make sure that you put a little bit of flour, and that's just gonna help you, you know, create the right consistency of the dough. So just move it around until you create that circle. And of course in the fairs, you know, they have them so big. Like they have some big Indian fried breads, but here we like to have them small so they don't go to waste. So kind of like a tostada size. Okay, so once you have it, once you're happy with your circle, I mean almost circled, we're going to throw it into our oil. And then the oil is gonna help it make, you know, to fluff it out. Alrighty guys, and the more you practice, the better your circles will be looking, okay? So don't get frustrated. That's what they should look like. Hey, I've been doing this for so long and they still don't come out perfect every time, so. So once I flip it to one side, I like to start making my other one. And you're just gonna repeat the process until all your dough is done. Alrighty guys, so now that we have our bread done, we are going to start serving it. So I like to serve mine with cheesy refried beans. You guys can always top it out with the meat or anything you guys will like. So this is how I like to serve mine. And the kids love it. Super cheesy beans. Can never have enough cheese in this house. Just spread it around, just like that. And then I like to add more cheese. And then we can add some lettuce. I like to put some lime on my lettuce. And then some salsa. And for me, you guys, this salsa tastes so good with this right here. So just start placing it. Add some color. And of course, some avocado. Just like that. And there you have it. You guys can always put some more cheese and then all that good stuff. Or if you guys want to have it more for a dessert, just put some powdered sugar and some honey and delicious. I don't have honey today, so I'm just gonna sprinkle it. My kids love it like this too. And that's it. And don't worry about your breads being all the same, you guys. And there you have it. Super fluffy, delicious Indian fried bread. Alrighty guys, and then for the best part of the video, the taste test. This is the delicious Indian fried bread with beans, lettuce, tomatoes, and not tomatoes, the salsa. You guys ready? It's delicious every time. So good. Alrighty guys, and there you have it. I hope you had enjoyed watching this video, and if you do, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and just comment down below if you make this bread. Let me know how you do it, and if you give it a try, please don't forget to send me your pictures through Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. I enjoy watching them. And also you guys, if you're new to our channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you guys can be part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video.